I'm thinking you were joking. I'm thinking Rob's not a traitor.
The sweet potato. I love it. I thought I was gonna walk in here. It's gonna be some black people with the sweet potato.
Fucking Bojan. All right.
Damn. That's exactly how we would always say it in the house. It's like, kale. Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
And now, it's time for the Sweet Potato Podcast featuring Matt and Theryn.
So, hey guys, can you believe that we have made it to another finale of the Traitors?
Can you believe it? That's crazy to me. Hold on. I'm just
Hey,
editing my little list.
Before we
for
get into
later.
this, I have some things to say, some real world things that happened today. So,
Okay.
follow up from last episode where I mentioned my coworker saying that, yo, Theryn's really tired looking. Today
Yeah.
he said the same thing again. He goes, yo, every time I see
Oh my
your
God.
reels, Theryn looks so tired and out of it.
Wow. Maybe it's because we record at 7:30 on a Sunday night. Like, obviously, I'm tired.
It was supposed to be 7.
Why is he coming?
You-
Why is
you
it gotta
pushed
be
it
a
back to
beef? Why is it
7:30.
gotta be a beef?
And then
Okay. Do you know something I got?
I was, hold on. Then I
Well, I
was
look-
like,
faded right now. I look so sleepy.
then I said something like, something like, yeah, he doesn't like the hate or something. And then he goes, you know what? He's got to deal with it because in the real world, when you get a bunch of hate online, like it's gonna get worse. These comments as you grow larger, like he got to accept the things. He's like, you got to accept the things I say right now as training.
Dude,
for
I
what
know
these
how to
comments-
deal with online hate. Oh my God, I've dealt with it before
I
on the
loved
show.
it. I loved it absolutely.
Okay, can
No-
I say something in my defense though, as to why I think I look so sleepy? So here's the thing: do you notice how like my eyes are kind of squinty a
Mm.
little bit? Is that part of? Do you think like that makes me look more tired? Because the way my lighting is when I'm in the dorm, I have the light facing directly
probably
at me,
that,
and
yeah.
it's really bright. So it makes my it's a little bright. So I'm kind of like looking away. My
For
eyes
sure.
are a little squinted, and I think that's why I look so sleepy all the time. So I just want to clear that up for your friend, for your buddy.
And the other thing is, you remember when you made that comment? And this is just like something we shouldn't be talking about on the podcast. One time you made this comment about how you were like, hey, remember that group chat we talked to with our other friends? Bro, that died so fast. We only talked for like a week. Remember you said that?
Did I say that on the show?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Why?
Well, I brought that up to Adam, right? Our friend Adam. And he was like, bro, Theryn's
my
the
God.
reason why we don't talk in that group chat. Bro hides
I
at
was
W&E.
joking.
He's like,
oh
bro.
my God, I was kidding. Why did you tell him that?
He's like, bro hides at W&E. It doesn't even say hi to us. And I was
I
like,
know. No, he came to WNE and did not text me.
that is true.
You can cut this whole part.
No, I'm leaving it in.
Yeah, you're gonna leave it in. All right.
Yeah.
Fine. Leave it in.
Um,
They can see it.
Fentanyl. I'm also really
So,
tired.
What a crazy episode we have today. Traitors, freaking traitors.
Wait, so what time
How
did
about
you wake up?
Traitors? 6:15,
Same.
6:20.
Same.
Oh, you had work this morning.
No, I had the gym and then I had work all day from 10 to 6.
Damn, monk.
Yeah, shit. And what about it? And what about
All right,
it?
all right.
Let's stay on.
So
we have some things to
I
talk about.
I want to talk about the Traitors finale and reunion, but first we
But-
need to talk about what happened with Lisa Rinna.
But first,
But first,
I have a few things to say about Lisa Rinna. First of all, you better believe I'm going to talk about it.
oh my God, that's her book. It just came out, right? It's
It
new.
came out on Friday or Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw they did a little tour for it, and
She's been
Rob
on press
was
tour. It's a good book so far. I'm on chapter 2. Chapter 1 was titled, Ugh, You're So Angry. What she said to Denise that one time.
Yeah.
She basically says a lot of things about her time on the show and the book. So far, she shared a story that there was a current season 15 housewife who left the show for 2 weeks and came back to less pay. And they asked Rinna, like, hey, how should I quit? And they continued to stay on the season, but with a lesser pay. We can
Who
kind
do you
of
think it was?
probably Erica. I mean, who would go to Rinna?
Erica?
You know.
That's
And
true.
you remember that like time where they were like, "Oh, Erica's gonna get demoted to a friend." Like, do you remember that chatter?
Oh, yeah.
But she also says that there was apparently like a sit down around season 9 with Vanderpump, and Dorit, Teddy, Vanderpump, and Lisa Rinna like filmed. Oh, actually, I think all the women they filmed a scene at Vanderpump Dogs, and during the scene of Vanderpump Dogs, Rinna said something like, "This is bullshit," and went to the producers and said, "This is all this is doing is setting up her new show Vanderpump, because remember she had the show Vanderpump Dogs." She's like, "I feel like we're
Oh,
being
yeah.
used to set up a spin-off show," and the producers were like, "No, Rinna, that's not true." And then Erica and Rinna refused to film, and the scene got cut.
Oh shit. Damn. That's crazy.
She also said that Vanderpump would like tell her things behind her back, say to bring it up on camera. Rinna would then bring them up on camera, and then Vanderpump would say, "How dare you even say that, Lisa? Lisa, I told you not to say that."
You telling me this, and this is something I've always kind of wondered, because obviously, like Vanderpump is really close with like Andy, and she like has
Right.
like Vanderpump Rules and all that stuff. I wonder,
Which
like,
just got
'cause they
renewed,
really
by the
did like
way.
they did a takedown of her. Like the Fox
yeah.
Force 5 did a takedown of
Yeah.
her, and Rinna pretty much like did a lot of the spearheading for
Right.
it. I wonder if on set, like behind the scenes, like Vanderpump was very heavy, like producer, like meddling kind of
Probably.
thing. Like if she would try to like, and that's why they had that animosity. Because that story you just told me, like that sounds like that kind of thing.
You saying like maybe
Where,
she
like,
wanted an out without quitting, and like to
Well,
still have
no,
good
what I'm
rapport
saying
with
is,
the
like,
network.
No, I think that I'm not saying Vanderpump was involved in like what happened to her. I'm just saying that maybe the reason why there was that animosity towards her from people like Lisa Rinna was because she was like she would try to steer narratives like
Right.
throughout the entire filming process.
Right.
And
Probably.
obviously based on what Rinna said about the whole Vanderpump Dogs thing, she didn't like that. Like she wanted to be authentic, and Vanderpump was maybe trying to make it less authentic and be kind of like, oh, I want to make myself look good. I maybe want to make these people not look as good, and I want to push a certain storyline or something like that.
I agree with you. I mean, Reza, out of all people, the other day on Watch What Happens Live, said something like to the effect of, the reason that Dorit and Kyle are not getting along right now is because Kyle is the head bitch in charge, and she wants Dorit to kind of listen and follow to everything she says, kind of like how Kyle listened and followed to everything LVP said. And I kind of thought about that, and I was like, yeah, maybe there is a little bit of that. Granted, I don't like Dorit, and I like Kyle, but I think he's onto something there.
No, yeah, it's interesting.
Because Kyle and LVP were really good friends. But
Yeah.
But Lisa talks a lot about, like, remember that last season when she would have like these social media outbursts saying things like, and you know what, go watch Dubai. And remember she doxed somebody on Instagram. Like, she was going through a lot. She was going through a lot. But the book's really good. I'm listening to the audio on Spotify.
That's great.
So
You'll have to keep us posted about it.
will do. Did you see Chanel? Because you know how there was a bombing in Dubai because of what's going on right now?
Oh, I didn't know.
Or like
that, but
maybe
that's
not a
crazy.
bombing, but like an attack on like a building or something.
Yeah.
Chanel
Yeah.
Ayan put something on her story like, "We are safe. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers." And I looked at it. I was like, what's going on? And my coworker was like, "Did you see what happened in Dubai?" And I'm like, "No, not Chanel Ayan and Caroline
Oh my
Stanbury."
god. Standard. Chanel Ayan.
Yeah, Chanel Ayan really was on that show, huh? Forgot about that.
And yeah, she was in that reel too that they made.
Yes.
Revealing
revealing
for
the
some
traitor.
reason. She was in only one of them.
Speaking of Rinna, so Rinna got roofied. Oh my god, that's a great podcast title. Rinna got roofied. No,
that's
this
not a
episode.
great podcast title. The Traitors finale mega episode.
You know, you thought that maybe you were roofied at the party.
Yes. I was.
You know that for certain.
Well, I do.
Did you take like a test
I
or
do.
something?
I did.
Do you know
This
what
is
it was?
crazy.
I had fentanyl in my system.
That is crazy. Now,
That's crazy. Obviously, it's an awful thing to happen.
Now, the other day, Jeff Lewis, the two co-hosts were Caroline Stanbury and Crystal Kung Minkoff. And Crystal goes,
Okay.
and Crystal on radio was like, "Do you think it was Colton?" I was like, whoa.
That's Okay, so obviously Colton was with Rinna the whole night. He was he was the person who noticed that things were bad. He
Well,
helped
here they
her.
show a picture.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
I
I had fentanyl, high levels of amphetamines, and other things, but I can't talk a lot about it because we're still dealing with it. It was leaked, and my team is dealing with it now.
You made news.
Oh, they didn't show a picture. I saw a picture
I don't
of it
want to
where
say
she was
anything about Colton
No.
because obviously that's just speculation from people online. But it is crazy. There's a lot of crazy stuff with that.
Traitors, a finale and reunion recap. Can you believe we made it? I mean, I'm shocked.
I can't believe. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked we made it.
Are you gooped?
I'm gooped and gabbed. What is it called? Gabbing with Gib?
Gabbing with Gib. Gibbing with Gab. Gibson
So,
gabbing.
The finale opens up, and just like big old Theryn over here called, Mark Ballas is put in the coffin.
I mean, it made sense.
Who called it? I called it. It was the best play. So they throw Mark Ballas in that coffin. They head to the last competition, which is they split them up. So Rob and Maura go up into the skies, and they are in a helicopter. And basically, Eric, Nam, Johnny, and Tara, we got our final 5. They hop on a boat, and they have to like go and like find like these like treasure chests with clues. And then they read the clue to Rob and Maura. They drop the key with like the name of whatever person they think the clue is about, and then they put it in and they get money.
Yep. And then
So
they had
they
a
did
chance
this,
to
they got
double
all the
their
money.
by
Yep,
Rob
for
jumping
20
out of a
20,000.
helicopter.
And he does it. He jumps out of the helicopter because Maura can't swim, and he makes it there in time. And they really make it look like a real buzzer beater.
Now,
which I'm sure it probably wasn't, but
let's just talk about the husband. Let's just be real, okay? I don't want to be fluffing up this episode, but you know what? They get rid of Johnny at the round table, right? Makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
It was pretty I want to just get to the meat and potatoes of this episode.
Tara and Johnny tried to convince Maura not to vote, but she didn't. Maura is convinced that Eric is a traitor, though, and she makes Rob promise her that after they get Tara out, they will also get Eric out, and it'll just be the two of them.
Well, and what happens? Tara goes home at the round table.
Tara goes home. She throws the final fire. Out at the final fire. Then they all have the turn. Maura throws the red in again, and Eric has kind of a smile on his face. He throws the Did he throw the green in? He threw the green in. He's got a little smile on his face, and then he sees that Rob also threw in the red.
So RHOBH turned on his traitor bestie. Not only did he turn on his traitor bestie, they vote Eric out, and Eric is like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like Eric did not think this was going to happen. I was shocked.
No, he didn't.
We were screaming.
I was shocked, but then when I thought about it, obviously it's obvious. Like obviously he's gonna do that.
So, our Love Island besties, right? They are convinced that, well, Rob knows he's a traitor, and Rob just solo won this game. Now, Maura Higgins, she is so convinced in Rob, she is so digmatized by this man that she really believed in her heart of hearts that they just won $200,000 together.
I mean, so, you have to watch the scene.
Maura reveals that she goes, "I am a faithful."
She was like fucking with him.
Yeah.
Like, made you think I was a traitor.
And Rob goes, "Well, I was a traitor." This facial reaction was crazy. Maura genuinely thought he was joking. I'm thinking you were joking. I'm thinking Rob's not a traitor. I think
it was a throwaway vote.
I think it's a throwaway vote. I'm thinking you're gonna say I'm joking. I'm thinking they're 3 traitors. I'm thinking there's three traitors in the turret.
This was rough.
This was crazy.
This is hard. This is a hard watch.
This is a hard watch. Listen, Rob played the game. He played the traitors. What I will say though is I feel really bad. I feel really bad because she keeps like self-hating and being like, "Oh, I'm so stupid," and I'm like, "Well, no, not really." It's
and like obviously like people are like online aren't helping because they're like, "Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Maura," and like. You have to keep in mind, this is one of the things about this game, and I'll say in Maura's defense. we're watching this knowing who the traitors are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sit there and say, "Oh, it's so obvious," but like
Right.
when you don't know what it's like to be in the shoes of a faithful, like it probably is not that obvious, especially if it's someone you're close with.
For sure.
Because you don't want to believe. Like from her perspective, like she wanted to win the game with Rob, so she probably didn't want to believe that he was a traitor.
I saw a tweet though that was like Rob was playing the Traitors while Maura was playing Love Island.
That's not true. I mean, just because okay, was Maura the best at this game?
No, but that's why he brought her to the end.
Was she the worst faithful of all time?
No.
No.
The worst.
I can think of a myriad of faithfuls that were worth.
Yeah.
Britney Spears' ex.
Dolores.
Dolores.
Oh my God! Did you see Britney Spears' exes in the
Wells.
press?
Oh God, what happened?
He's Iranian and he's defending. He's like, and I love President Trump. You thank God you saved my country, President Trump. You and Bibi Netanyahu saved my country.
Well, okay, I will, and not to get into politics here. A lot of people from Iran are very happy about what happened.
But the fact that Sam Ashgari is getting headlines right now, I was like, shut the fuck up.
That is
I was
crazy.
like,
though.
shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's crazy. I feel really bad for Maura though. Like, she really got to the
it's just
end
kinda sad.
and to
It's a hard
get
watch, you know?
ultimately destroyed by someone who she trusted and had a lot of faith in.
And now we have our second traitor winner.
So a lot of people are saying online that he's the best to ever do it. But you know what? Let's not forget about our girl Suri, because Suri and
Here's what I
Rob
will say.
both were traitors from episode 1, and they both won the game.
Here's what I'll say about Suri. And I think this is part of where I think they're both very similar in their quality of how they played the game. I will say, because Suri didn't receive a single vote, right? It's not.
I'm not exactly sure, but she didn't receive many votes.
So here's the thing. I think something that makes Rob's game a little more impressive is the fact that Suri, and it's hard depending on how you look at it, but Suri being in the first season where it was half regular people,
right?
That makes a difference. That does make a difference.
I do agree to an extent, because you have to think there's
also,
people like Maura and like I only know this.
Half of the show are gamers anyway.
Well, not even that.
Or like competition.
I know for 100%, and she's even said it. Maura walked into the castle day one, not ever watching the Traitors once, not even knowing about it.
True.
Nor she was shocked when she was told that people would be murdered and eliminated. Like, she didn't even know how it was played. So like, a certain part of me is like, well, is that point valid? Because some of those civilians that she played with, I mean, 2 of them made it to the end. The final 3 was Suri and 2, But then you can also say, is she manipulating people that have never been on reality TV? Is that easier? Right.
And the other thing that I'll say is that it being the first season of that show, because it was the first ever season of Traitors.
Of the Traitors US.
Okay, what did they have before
That's
that?
a great question. Did they have the UK? The UK might have come out. No, yeah. So there is the Traitors came from a Dutch series, in 2021. So there was a Dutch series.
But like that would be accessible to English audiences. Like
very rare. Yeah.
Season 1 of the Traitors was the first one.
Yeah.
So as time goes on, like the first season, I would say might be, I don't want to call it the easiest, but it's like no one has any experience.
Well, it was a test, yeah.
It was like a test run. Whereas like going into season 4, like there's things like after what happened with season 3, we hear people in season 4 looking for traitor on traitor violence. That wasn't something like traitor v traitor wasn't something that was like even considered.
I mean, it started
until last season.
I would say.
And now,
it started with like Phaedra and Dan.
Well, yeah, 2. But now like after
but traitor and traitor
season,
was
like
a term keyed in season 3. Yeah.
And now we hear at roundtables, people are like, I think like Tara, the reason she didn't back Natalie was because she said what's happening between Natalie and Rob, that looks like what happened last season between a traitor and a traitor. I think they're both traitors.
Yeah.
And that's a mindset that people have now in the castle that people didn't have before.
Yeah, it's only going to get harder.
That where like the game shifts and it just keeps getting harder and harder. And I think things like I don't know, I haven't watched season 1, so I can't fully say.
You should.
But I think the two of them are definitely up there at the top.
For sure. 1,000%. Yeah, it's
so
really
finale,
fun.
RHOBH wins. He parties all night with Alan, and yeah.
I will say the final fire was so much more interesting than last year.
It was intense. Oh my god, it was so intense because I didn't know if Maura was even gonna I didn't know what was gonna happen.
I feel so bad for Maura. Hopefully she gets that Birkin back.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So, well, I guess we can
Let's talk reunion.
slide into the reunion.
So, oh my god, did Mark Ballas talk in the reunion? Wait, we were
did.
talking about this. Did Mark Ballas say anything? He did.
He did,
Okay,
yeah. So the reunion was pretty good for the most part.
Yeah. Stephen Coletti had the least lines.
Stephen Coletti here did not talk. Did not talk like
Portia
once.
had too many lines considering how early she went out.
Well, let's talk about our traitors first. There is a debate going online right now saying that the housewives took the game a little too personally and that they need to understand it's just a game. I don't want to say the housewives.
The housewives?
think Candace definitely took it very personally. Listen, I
It's not
thought
that deep,
Candace
Candace.
was an amazing traitor. I do
too.
think
I agree.
she
I loved her on the show.
she definitely, shot herself in the leg that last episode. And then on the reunion, she kind of just kept talking. And I was like, maybe let's not. Like,
The thing with Candace, and I think she played a great game. It is just a little too. She just went a little too It was just extra. She was just being very something I noticed throughout the whole game is she did take everything very personally. It was a very personal thing for her.
yeah.
Even in how she conducted herself and her whole thing with I'm gonna stay true to myself. I'm gonna vote for Ron every single week.
Right.
That kind of stuff. It's just it's not that deep.
She
was up here okay, accusing
him of cheating was crazy.
Of cheating is crazy.
That's what I was going to talk
Accusing
about.
him of cheating with Colton. So basically, she says that Colton, she was like, Colton told me something very interesting that I'm going to bring up when he comes out. And Rob's okay.
That's not interesting.
And then Colton comes out and she's like, so Colton, you said that, I don't even remember what she said.
It was Rob told Colton that himself and Candace were traitors and that he should target Lisa and Candace.
So he said, so what Colton specifically said is that Rob told him that Candace was a traitor. And Candace's takeaway from that is that Rob said, I'm a traitor and I know for a fact Candace is a traitor. Target her and I'll recruit you. And that they were cheating.
So weird.
Which that's okay. He won the show. Why are we trying to question?
But if he did do that, that would be bad. But I don't think he did.
No, and again, it's just Candace, really, who's doing this.
Another big takeaway.
But yeah, the reunion, it was fun. It was a fun reunion. I feel
which is not something we're used to. It was fun until
I thought it was
till this John walked in. Michael Rappaport.
Rappaport, my favorite.
He really started shit.
Silver medalist Johnny Weir.
That was crazy. So why was he attacking Johnny and Tara? Well, he was really just attacking Johnny.
Well, Johnny, he just, caught a stray.
Johnny was being shady about Michael Rappaport on Watch What Happens Live, and Michael Rappaport got pissed. That's what it was giving.
Well, it all started because Johnny voted for Michael Rappaport because of the comment towards Colton.
But it seemed like Michael blamed Johnny for the reason he went home.
When Johnny wrote Michael's name down, he specifically said, "I know you're a faithful, but I don't care. You're disgusting, and I won't play this game if you're still in the castle."
And Michael didn't like that.
And Michael took that personally, which,
whatever.
Obviously, it was a heated moment.
But also,
and it seems like him and Colton made up.
Didn't know that Johnny Weir didn't have a medal.
I thought him and Tara were both gold medalists.
That's what I thought too. So strange.
Because at first he called him silver medalist. I'm like, ooh, low
Silver
medalist.
medalist.
But at first he called him silver medalist. I'm like, ooh, low
Silver
medalist.
medalist
But I thought 'cause he had a gold
Johnny
medal, but no.
Weir. Johnny Weir. Clip, clip, clip. You fool.
Oh, he was doing that so much.
You fool. As the
It was
great
like-
Hilaria Baldwin once said, let me speak. I'm
I feel like
talking.
I feel like we need more Michael Rappaport.
I think we need...
Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, because I was watching Michael Rappaport thinking about how much better Drita Devanza would be on the Traitors. You're treating me like a fucking jerk off.
I've been in for 10 minutes. I'm getting treated like a fucking jerk off.
There's no fucking bed? You want me to sleep on the fucking couch? Producers, you want me to sleep on the couch? Like, also, look at little Ian Terry. Poor Ian, man. I think they need to, like, change
Poor
the
Ian
rules of the
Terry.
Traitors where
You know what he looks like?
he looks
like a
like...
hobbit.
No, he looks like Adrian
He has
Monk.
like the facial. Oh, he does.
Adrian Monk.
He should be on the Traitors.
I think there should be a rule where, like, there's a challenge, episode 1. Like, there should be, like, not like a night 1 kill. Like, is there some way that we can get to know the cast before we kill anybody? But then I'm thinking, like, oh, they have to kill somebody because then that's the basis of who they think the traitor is. So it's just gonna have to happen to somebody.
It's just unfortunate that someone gets killed first. I mean, they get a little screen time. They're in the challenge. It's just unfortunate that Ian's strategy was to lay low.
Yeah.
If your strategy is to lay low at the beginning of the game and you get killed first, that's
also Donna
unlucky.
Kelsey's the
You get no
reason
screen time.
that he went home, because Donna Kelsey did the shortlist.
She did.
She knew her
That's true.
shit. Who was your best dressed at the reunion?
It's got to be Michael Rappaport with the leopard.
Really, you
loose
liked
leopard tie.
the loose leopard tie on Michael
No,
Rappaport?
obviously, I'm joking. I think the actual best dressed is probably
Maura?
I'm gonna say Maura. I
mean, she did win the award from Andrew Cohen. I do
Andrew.
think that Lisa Rinna was great. Worst dressed, in my opinion, goes to Portia Williams, who could only why is it only like half?
Or I will say, Jam Jam's got like a blanket. He's just like wearing like a fuzzy blanket.
Jam
around his
Jam's wearing a
neck.
snuggie. Also, Dorinda
Yeah,
is
like, that's
looking
not a
like
scarf.
Carmela
That's like a blankie.
Soprano gone wrong. Like, what is going on in the top?
Yeah, I don't know.
It is something is up with Dorinda.
I like Eric Nam's fit. You know what was a good fit? Was Eric Nam's Final Fire fit.
Oh, with the bedazzled
With the guy on it?
That was fire.
I don't know who that was.
Oh,
That
you
was
know
fire.
what we got to talk about from the reunion? The Lisa Rinna Colton of it all. So Lisa Rinna
Right.
says something along the lines of, "What did you mean when you said you were going to take me hostage?" And Colton's like, "Oh, is it because of the my past? Like I've really tried to move on from it, and like
Okay, there's one thing I will say.
people keep vilifying me
It absolutely was because of that.
for doing a bad choice, but like I didn't mean to
Using the term. The thing that Colton said was not weird. The way he said, like, there's nothing weird about saying that. I
no,
don't think.
but with his past,
But Lisa 100% did bring that up because of his past as like a way to dig at him, which I'm fine with because
he did that.
it's Lisa fucking Rinna.
But remember when
he wanted a
Colton-
housewife. He wanted the housewife.
He wanted the housewife. Well, there he got it. I mean, remember when Colton was like, "Well, you said you wanted to slit my motherfucking throat. So does that mean that you really want to?" It's like, well, no. Lisa Rinna doesn't murder people in real life.
He's dragging it.
I mean, you
there was also
stalked your
beef
girlfriend.
between. There was also beef between RHOBH and Jam Jam.
So can we talk about this, because no one has clocked this other than you? I feel like
This is like really weird. Like, okay, so basically, like, RHOBH was giving like a breakdown of the gamers, and he was not being rude or anything like that. And I don't remember the specific phrasing, but he said something along the lines of like, yeah, Jam Jam was someone who I think might. He basically said that like it seemed suspicious because he was he had killed like he was one of the last gamers standing,
Yeah.
and it kind of looked like he could have been a traitor. He was explaining why he thought like he might be a traitor, from a faithful perspective, and he made some other comment about like the kind of gamer that Jam Jam was, and Jam Jam got like offended. He's like, "Well, I don't think that's true." It was just weird. It was like a weird exchange, and Rob C was like, "Oh, okay."
I like when they all ended.
He's like a very non-confrontational person.
I like when they all ended with the conga line, and Rob C was the only one not to join. Because Rob C's like notorious online. I don't know if you saw that. He was like, fucking hate the conga line. The conga line's stupid. It ruins all gamer plays of all time. Because people online were like, the conga line is so smart of Candace. And Rob C was like, fuck that. That shit's stupid. I fucking don't want to see conga lines anywhere on the show.
Yeah, he clocked it, and no one else clocked it.
No.
The last thing that I do want to say
Yeah.
about the reunion was it was really funny because there were a couple points where whenever Michael got excited, Tiffany would like calm him down because they're like best friends now, and she was like sitting next to him. She'd be like, "It's okay," and she would like put her hand like kind of like this, like towards him to like calm him
I will say
down. It was
Tiffany.
really funny.
Tiffany looked good too.
Yeah,
Tiffany had a really good fit on. So before we
see, this is stupid because yours is gonna be way better than mine.
Mine is gonna be way better than yours.
Because we are gonna be doing a Traitors tier list.
Right.
But before we get into the tier list,
Hold on.
We're gonna do our wish list.
We are gonna do our wish list. So
I might change some of mine if there's people that I want that I see you have. I might change mine.
Okay. So you ready? So
Yes.
we're gonna start with the housewives category.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, just to clarify, so I think we both did it the same way. We went for about 24
people.
And we split it up into what this isn't necessarily like these are my top people that I want to see the most on Traitors. This is what I think would be a good season.
Mine is what would be a good season, and I do want to see these people on it. Like, this is my list.
Well, I agree. Like, I only put people that I want to see, but I tried to make it like rounded. So we'll have housewives, we'll have people from different things.
Correct. So
except I don't have any Love Island, and I don't think you have any Love Island either.
I don't think so. So for housewives,
I was going to
specifically. I want short-haired Nene Leakes. I don't know who this long-haired Nene Leakes is with all this class and no. I want the short-haired Nene Leakes that put fear in Donald Trump on the Celebrity Apprentice.
Can I say something?
What?
I had Nene Leakes on my list, but it was between her and another housewife, and I'm switching that.
Oh,
so
good.
I did have her, but I'm glad you put her because I want to include another person.
She would be fantastic in the turret.
I totally agree.
And not even fantastic only in the turret, but like in the show, just she would. Nene's confessionals. You know that clip? I've been quoting it at work when I was doing something. When she goes, "Bling bling, bitches is mad." When she has a watch. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I quote it all the time. Lisa Barlow. Now, do I like Lisa Barlow? No. She's that heel that we want. She's that chaotic energy that we want. She would like do a challenge and be like, "Oh, I need to go up a hill and I don't go up hills." Like, it's something, it'd be iconic television.
And again, I could see her as a faithful or a traitor.
Yeah, for sure. Erica Jane at number 3. Erica Jane is, I think since her friend Lisa Rinna did it, I think Erica Jane would do it. Erica Jane is one of my favorite housewives.
I think she'd be great.
She'd be wonderful. Now, let's get into the Bravo Lebs.
Okay, can we talk about the fact that I had 4 housewives, and you had 3, and I had the 3 of my 4 housewives were the exact same as yours. I had those. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I chose Erica Jane, I chose Lisa Barlow.
That's awesome.
I chose Nene, and I chose another. I switched Nene out, so there'll be 2 new when I do it. But I had.
We think alike.
Those 3 people I picked.
We think alike, don't we? So Bravo Lebs, I have 2 Bravo Lebs. Lindsay Hubbard, obviously, and I also have West Wilson from Summer House. I love Wes Wilson.
Who is Wes Wilson?
He is from Summer House.
Okay.
He came on the show with Jesse Solomon. He is a Kansas City Chiefs fan. He's like one of my favorites. He's awesome.
Okay.
He dated Sierra, but they broke up, unfortunately. Okay, now we're going to move on to the gamers category, okay? I have this little graphic of some Big Brother Survivor people in a Brant Steel to represent the gamer category.
Okay.
First gamer is going to be Dr. Will Kirby, winner of Big Brother 2 and participant on Big Brother 7.
That's a good pick.
Deal or No Deal Island Season 2, Ultimate Gamer, Ultimate Villain, Ultimate Manipulator. Okay? Felicia Cannon, friend of the show, Felicia Cannon.
Okay.
I think she would
Okay.
bring that comedic element we need to the show.
Mama
Maybe she would be great. I think she would be great in the turret, but she would be a fantastic faithful. Like they would not want to get rid of her.
She would. I did.
Very
I did
Donna
consider
Kelsey
putting Mama
energy.
Fee on my list. She didn't make it, but I
Yeah.
did consider her because she'd be great.
Taylor Hale, I mean, strategic gamer, winner, icon. You know, what more can I say? Friend of the show, Sue May. She would be
Okay,
great. She
yep.
wants to do it, and the one of the nicest women of all time deserves to not be done dirty by some, and these are my words, bitch ass little boys who want to fuck around on Mr. Beast games and eliminate the Queen Tsunami. Okay? You know who I'm talking about. Tyson Apostle. I've only watched like 3 episodes of him on House of Villains, but I kind of love him. I don't know anything about him on Survivor, but he would be fun. But he's very strategic on House of Villains.
Agree, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
D from Survivor, winner of Survivor, as well as current participant on Survivor 50, because I'm watching Survivor 50, by the way. Loving her energy.
Okay.
Loving D. People don't like her online. I don't understand why. Honorable mention, by the way, for gamers, Paul from House of Villains and Big Brothers, Paul Abraham, I think.
Oh my god! Imagine he got second again.
On the Traitors. Okay, now we're moving on to competition reality. Now this is just
Okay.
reality competition hosts, participants. First up is comedian
Right.
and friend Bianca Del Rio. Second, Candy Muse. Okay.
Okay.
Ken Jennings, host of Jeopardy.
That is actually a really good pick.
That is a amazing pick. Tiffany New York
Oh,
Fowler.
can I tell you something that someone? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also great. Can I tell you someone who was gonna make my list, but I had to cut them?
Who?
I was looking at the guy from My Lottery Dream Home.
Oh, that's a great pick. That is a great pick. I might have
But
an
he got cut. He just didn't make the cut.
I might have an HGTV too, as well. on
I
my
was
list.
looking for HGTVs.
Mhm.
I thought Cooking Network and Food Network, but then
Food
I'm like,
Network.
I want to see some HGTV, but I didn't have one.
My
made for
Food
the
Network
final
pick,
cut.
unfortunately,
New York?
is not with us anymore. But I would have picked Anne Burrell from Worst Cooks.
I absolutely agree. I was
Chef
thinking
Anne.
that she would have been perfect on the show. Very unfortunate. So rest in peace.
Miss J. Alexander from
Yes.
America's Next Top Model. I don't think this is a realistic pick
Yes, I did.
because they cannot walk. Granted, this is fantasy, so anything can happen.
Right. I did think you were. I'm not surprised that you chose that.
We are into the wild card section where I, as Bob TDQ would say, this is wild. The next few people is a pairing of the genius of my brain. Okay.
Okay.
First
let's
off,
see,
we
let's
have
see.
Rennie from Storage Wars.
Renee. Yes.
Renee.
Yes. Oh my god.
Hold on. We
I
need
just forgot to
Storage
put that
Wars
on my list.
representation. Okay. I'm sick of seeing these Love Islands. We need some Storage Wars. This is like a shot in the dark, but like, isn't this a great pick?
That's a good pick.
Okay. So there's more where this is coming from. Okay. Hoda Codby from the Today Show. We got that NBC. Okay?
Okay.
Originally, Kathy Lee was on this list, but I
Yes.
think that's too much power. Okay? I think that's too much
I agree.
power. Hoda would be great.
See,
Alyssa Liu.
I
This is
do
my
think-
Olympian pick. Olympic
I feel like they should
representation.
I feel like she's gonna have to wait a couple years
She's
until
gonna-
it's the Winter Olympics again. Though,
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Just hot off the
Because
gold
I did
win.
think about that. That's true. That's true.
And Michael May, wife of
Okay.
Drake May.
Okay.
Now, do you see who I cut out of this picture? Yes, she
Yes,
was
I do.
baking with Dave Portnoy. There's not many pictures of Anne Michael May alone on the internet. So, Anne Michael May. I feel like she would be a fantastic trader. Well, let me tell you who I pick as my traders, because I did pre-pick my traders.
Okay.
Les
Okay.
Gold.
Whoa. From hardcore
or
Pawn?
from Hardcore Pawn. Yes, from Hardcore
Hardcore
Pawn.
Pawn.
Les
Yep.
Gold. I used to watch Hardcore Pawn for fun because it was the greatest
Oh
thing I've
my
ever
god,
seen
I
in my life.
forgot about this show.
He is fantastic.
Yeah, you're right.
Honorable mention, by the way, who did not make the list.
I see the vision.
Amy's Baking Company, Sammy and Amy. They did not make my list.
Oh, but he got deported.
But he got deported. But Amy would be great.
To Israel. And
At 22, we have Chip Gaines. I think we need that HGTV representation. We need that strong male energy for challenges. We need someone to be lifting.
Funny, but I actually thought Joanna.
You thought Joanna? I think Chip would do it.
I thought Joanna Gaines. I think so.
We have Michael the Miz Mizanin at number 23. We've talked about this.
Pick.
This was a pick that we have talked about for a long time. That the Miz would definitely be
obvious.
awesome.
He's like it's obvious.
It's shoo-in.
Yes.
Shoo-in.
It's a shoo-in. And he obviously still actively wrestles, but not as much as
now.
Like he could miss a few months.
I have one more pick for season 5 from the returners category. As you can see, this is a picture of Kate Chastain, who was a returner, and Dorinda. Now, when I googled Dorinda and Kate Chastain, I did not know there would be a picture that would come up of the two of them. I'm not sure why Dorinda is wearing a Below Deck outfit. Is it AI? I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways,
it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. So, for my pick, I wanted to pick somebody who deserves a second chance from season 4, Rob Cesternino. I was going to pick Rachel Riley from season 1 of Traitors, but I think she's had enough TV time. So, this is my graphic of the entire cast. My Traitor picks were Ann Michael May, Nene Leakes, and West Wilson. West Wilson was my other Traitor pick. I want to make it I want to like throw people off. I think that they can't pick all housewives again. Even the Nene pick is kind of crazy. I think Nene or New York could switch. But Ann Michael May I think is an amazing Traitor pick because it's something that people wouldn't expect.
Yeah. I see that.
And
I see the vision with that.
So this was my cast graphic. So maybe when you're gonna give your list, maybe I can make the graphic in real time. Maybe that will that maybe be helpful to you?
So I would like to say I just had to cut Captain Sandy.
Oh, that is a great.
She didn't make the cut because I had to put someone else on. But I did have Captain Sandy.
So before we make your graphic,
so I would like
to
start
anybody that
with dupes
is going to be on your list that you're keeping for your season?
Yes. So I will run through. So I also have 24. So I want to start off with everyone who is a duplicate.
Okay.
So from Survivor, I chose Rob C. I think he should be a returner. Absolutely. I did choose Seuss May.
Right.
She absolutely deserves it, and I chose Tyson Apostle.
Okay.
So I'm keeping those 3. Nope. Go back. I'm not done. I have also selected Candy Muse.
Right.
I think that Candy Muse would be great. I have also selected Erica Jane and Lisa Barlow.
Okay.
I have both of them. I have also selected The Miz.
Yeah.
I have also selected Hoda.
Oh my!
I have on my list Hoda.
That's crazy.
And also Ann Michael May.
Did you actually have Ann Michael May?
Yes, I did have Ann Michael May.
Oh my god!
So the people that you need to keep should be Rob C, Seuss May, Tyson Apostle, Candy, Erica, Lisa Barlow, The Miz, Ann Michael May, and Hoda. So there should be 9.
So no New York. So hold on.
New
Let
York,
me show.
She needs to be filming for House of Villains. Oh, and I don't have Nene.
You don't have Nene, right? But you did have Nene.
I do not. I took her. I did have her, but I took her off because you had her, and I wanted to replace her with someone else. So
this
this
is wonderful.
9, I chose the same.
So
the fact that you chose Hoda is actually so funny.
The Hoda pick is crazy. What's really getting me is the Ann Michael May of it all. I'm shocked.
So let me talk. So here's why I chose Ann Michael May. So choosing Donna Kelsey was a strategic move to bring in Swifties and sports fans.
Right.
And I would say that in addition to the Chiefs, especially after this year, Patriots are an incredibly popular team.
Patriots Nation.
Obviously, there's a big core of New England. People love the Patriots in New England. And there's a lot of bandwagoners that hopped off the Patriots bandwagon to watch the Chiefs and are now hopping back on the Patriots bandwagon now that they're up and the Chiefs are down. And I think choosing Ann Michael May is like a very smart play to get all the Patriots fans. And even the people who don't like it's like just like Donna Kelsey. No one hates Ann Michael May or Drake May.
They actually
like people like they're like even people
Ann
that don't
Michael
like
May.
the Patriots like them.
Yeah.
They're like beloved people because they're just nice people. So I think that all of these are great people who would really give us a lot on the Traitors.
Okay,
so
so
now time for my new people.
So let's start with a category. What do we got?
So at the top of my list, I have the Big Brother category.
Okay.
And starting off that Big Brother category, I have Morgan Pope.
What? Okay,
Now,
so new era.
New era player. I truly think one of the greatest new era players. Incredibly talented, incredibly entertaining to watch, comp beast, but also knows how to play a social game.
She really does
knows
know
how to ally herself with people that are going to get her far. And not only that, but she also just is really good at like seeing when a ship is sinking. When one of her alliances would stop doing well, she knew how to shift herself so she would survive.
Right.
While the rest of her alliance sank. That happened with Triple Threat.
Yeah.
She saw Triple Threat as a sinking ship and she got off that ship and allied herself with Zach and Vince. And that was really smart on her behalf. And I think she would be a super entertaining player. And obviously, you know, she's probably like one of my favorite Big Brother players.
I feel like though she would definitely be like an early kill.
I think so. I think she'd be a faithful, and I don't know how far she would make it, but I think she would be entertaining.
For sure.
Staying in the Big Brother category, we have Josh Martinez.
That is an amazing pick.
BB Reindeer Games, BB19 winner.
You love Josh Martinez.
It just makes sense. He's a cool guy, and if there's like a Big Brother player that I think is like due to be on Traitors who hasn't been yet, it's definitely him.
Well, so funny actually.
Sure.
Josh Martinez and Candy Muse will be making an appearance on this season of House of Villains together.
Yes, that's true.
Which also gives me a reason to think that Plain Jane survives another week.
For those of you who are watching, stay tuned. We will talk about House of Villains next week.
I would love to do a double app.
We've watched it.
No time.
But it's not happening.
No time. But go watch House of Villains season 3 because it is great TV.
Yes. I was considering Evil Dick.
Right.
But I really think that, and you know what? I'm about to actually...
You making a game time change?
Hold on.
An in-game...
I might make a game time decision here. Game time decision originally was going to be Pactacular.
Right.
But let's get Jen.
Jen Johnson?
BB-8.
Wow.
Let's get Jen Johnson from BB-8.
Genitalia? Jen Johnson?
Jensa. I'm in Jensa.
Do you think she'd do it?
I genuinely think the bills are probably pretty high. I don't know what she's doing, but she's not doing anything like
important.
I think, is that a crazy pick? Like, would she not like be entertaining?
I don't know, because it happened like 20 years ago.
She's giving, but that's true. But like, let's just say Prime Gen, like imagine like they just took her from BB-8 and she's the exact same. And
Evil Dick said it on our podcast, but when in casting, she had one audition and they said, "Oh fuck, we got a wild one. Put her in right now." Like they knew what they were doing back then.
You know what I'm thinking? She seems like she'd be like a bad faithful, like a Sandoval or Michael Rappaport, where she just like starts shit with everyone. I feel like that would be entertaining.
You know, I think that
again, I don't know how she is now, but like
I think the next Netflix expose is going to be on like Big Brother, and they're going to talk about Evil Dick will be interviewed and like the contestants that don't fuck with the show. Oh
yeah. But that's my Big Brother set. Obviously, all my survivors, we had the same survivor set. Shows how much we know about Survivor.
So the survivors were Sue and Tyson
and Rob C.
Right.
For RuPaul's, I had Candy.
Candy, right?
Housewives, I had Erica Jane and Lisa Barlow.
Yep.
The other two housewives that I have. So we have Teresa Giudice.
Ooh, that is a good pick.
It just seems obvious. Like,
Yeah.
when I'm thinking of like housewives that would be on Traitors, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't been already.
So she was on House of Villains, which is a very Traitor-like show.
Was. And the House of Villains to Traitors pipeline does exist.
I feel like she's one of the most known. Like, I feel like if you say Real Housewives to a non-Bravo fan, I feel like Teresa.
I agree.
People think it's people know Teresa Giudice. Like
they do.
Teresa
Prostitution
Giudice.
Whore. That's a clip, bro.
It's a what?
That's a very. It's a clip.
Clip.
Well, no,
clip. Like
yeah,
the great Hilaria Baldwin said, "Let me speak."
I think she's a shoo-in.
For sure.
The other housewife that I had is Cynthia Bailey.
Again, I agree. Shoo-in for the show.
Like the Bailey cues. Imagine them doing a Bailey cue.
She would be like
It just makes sense to me.
She would be just like Sheree. She would be so bad at the game. Like, I don't think would ever clock anybody.
No.
Like, she would.
No, she'd be like Dolo.
She'd be like Dolo, right? At Dolo.
Anyone but the Traitors.
Like, I think it's Josh Martinez because he was annoying me today and had pots and pans.
Yes. Okay. Now, we have a few others that are kind of like reality TV, some Bravo Lebs, and some other reality TV.
By the way, I want to say Captain Sandy was a wild pick from
you. This one is relevant.
And I loved it.
I was thinking Captain Jason, but I felt like Captain Sandy would be better. So this one is relevant to one of our housewives.
Oh.
I think Jessie Solomon.
Whoa! What would Jessie Solomon do? Will he do Erica Jane?
On the same season. That specifically because Erica will also be on the season is why I chose Jessie Solomon.
On the same season as Erica Jane. You know, that's something that people do not talk about. How they messed around that one time.
Because otherwise I would have had maybe like a Lindsay Hubbard, but
so funny that I had
Jane,
West
I want to see Jessie Solomon
and you had Jessie. That's right. That's crazy. Love that.
So we have him from Summer House, and then I want to also grab. Hold on, I'm just trying to keep my list in order. So I have all these people. We already have The Miz. We already have Ann Michael Matt. I have two more sort of reality TV type people. And the first one is Drita from Mobwise.
Drita Devanzo. Yeah.
I mean, did not know that I needed to see this woman on my screen.
Yeah.
Until, like, just now.
2 days ago.
I know, like, this is incredible. Like, she's incredible. I've been here for 10 minutes. I'm getting treated like a fucking jerk off.
So I would love
She's hilarious.
I would love to go down that rabbit hole.
On Traitors. I agree, because I don't know what Mob Wives is. I don't know anything about it, but now I'm like interested after seeing Drita.
Loving it.
The next person that kind of falls into this, I actually have someone from The Bachelor, but specifically
fucking Nick Viles.
Someone from The Golden Bachelorette.
Oh, okay, good.
Joan Vassos.
Oh,
do you know who that is? Do you know who
Joan Vassos. You know, we talked about her on the podcast like one time. Do you remember when we talked about her?
I do remember that. Actually.
She was getting
she
like
have a stalker or something.
No,
like
she was
that?
getting like dick pics in her DMs or something, and then there was like a
yes, we did talk about
it.
her. So this woman is apparently she's like I guess a wonderful woman, and she's considered one of the she's considered like the top dog of Golden Bachelorette.
Well, she is the only Golden Bachelorette.
Well, yeah.
That's a great pick. Where did that come from?
I just was sitting there and I'm like, okay, Bachelor's boring, Bachelorette's boring. I was thinking Golden Bachelor and I'm like, what if we had someone from the Golden Bachelorette and
Yeah.
she's like the person?
Yep.
So it just makes sense to me.
So she was a contestant
But yeah,
on the
that's a crazy
first.
pick.
She was a contestant on the first
Yes.
season of the Golden Bachelor.
Golden Bachelor.
Lost because
And
she had to go
leave.
home. Yep. Yeah. You. Oh my God. Why do you
Yep.
fucking
And then they
know
brought her
that?
back. I did a little research. I did my research. I know, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay,
That's awesome.
so those are like the normal picks that we have. And I have how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just want to double check that I'm on pace here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So before we go off the rails, staying in the theme of these kind of shows like this. So you said Storage Wars, and I made a game time decision. Initially, I was thinking Dave Hester.
Right.
Yup.
I
But
was-
he should be on House. He should be on House of Villains.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing.
So I instead opted to choose Mary Padian from Storage Wars.
Okay, I don't know this character.
So she started on Storage Wars Texas, and she came. And now no one knows this because I've never talked about this, but I know a lot about Storage Wars. I've watched almost the entire show.
Okay.
She started on Storage Wars Texas and was so successful there that they moved her to main Storage Wars. And you know Ivy Calvin?
No.
He's the larger black guy.
Oh yeah, I do know Ivy. Yes.
He owns the place Grandma's Attic.
Yep.
The two of them become like best friends. They have like a duo that
Oh,
they form.
I do
But
know Mary. I do know Mary. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
She's always like a little awkward.
Yup.
And she just has like the something about her that would make her good on Traitors. Like she's entertaining.
Wild card pick.
I just feel like she has like I have a vision with her.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, I think she would be great. Okay, now we're really getting into some wild cards.
Oh,
here.
can I also
So,
say an honorable
next
mention that I had to cut? I had to cut Richard
course.
Hatch. Because I was thinking
Original
logistics.
Survivor
I was
winner.
like, is there too many House of Villains? Is there too many repeats? And
Yeah.
then would he do it? Would he be good at challenges? I was like,
Right.
no. I also had Monica Garcia, but I'm kind of over Monica at this point in time. I think she's kind of served her
Yeah.
purpose, and I was like, we need to make room for the top dogs.
I agree. I agree. It's interesting. I was looking at this. I'm like, I have a lot of females, but I pretty much just have men left.
You have, yeah,
It's
you
just the way I read it.
finished the.
But I do have one female left. So next up, kind of still in the because we got a little Dancing with the Stars here.
Ooh.
Robert Irwin.
Oh, so he's a female?
No,
The way you said that, you were like, I have one female left, Robert Irwin. I was like, whoa.
no, I have one later. He just has like, there's always a lover boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Efron, Rob
Pirate-
Roush. They gotta
Pirate
have a lover
Pete,
boy.
yeah, Pilot Pete.
And I feel like Robert Irwin is just beloved person. I also would like to say I wholeheartedly believe that Robert Irwin and Rob Roush should have some kind of like snake show together
For sure. At least a YouTube series.
called like Rob Snakes or something like that.
Yeah.
Rob and Rob Snakes. Or, I don't know, but they would be that would be good. I think they could do that.
For sure.
But I think Robert Irwin would be great. Everyone loves him. He's got that kind of charisma to him.
He does.
Next up, we have Pat McAfee. Now you brought this up to me, and I'm thinking sports. I'm thinking, you know, the WWE connection. He knows the Miz. I was thinking people in this kind of sphere. It's got to be Pat McAfee. I mean, he is got to be one of the best, like commentary wise, just like, and I know he does a lot. I don't know if he'd have time to do Traitors, to be honest. But I think it would be entertaining if he could make it. I think he would do great on it.
McAfee not have a promo picture that doesn't look like he's gonna talk about how Candy Muse shouldn't be on the show because she's a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is giving like, and Candy's on there.
Yeah.
Because weirdly enough,
It's
and
giving Louder with Crowder.
I know this sounds crazy, but like, I feel like Pat McAfee and Candy Muse would like get along, like like in this world. Like, I feel like they would be a duo. But he looks like a little problematic.
I see that.
But yeah.
Okay, now we're really getting crazy. So
Wild cards.
for my final four, these are like actual wild. So I have two listed as I have one listed as actor, one listed who also would be actor, and then I have two listed as internet fame.
Ooh.
So the first one for internet fame is very relevant because they were brought up on House of Villains, and that is JoJo Siwa.
Great. Again. Great pick.
Think after everything that's happened, and the fact that she's like making a transition now into like this new like reality, like like she started on
Well, she always was a
Dance
reality star.
Moms?
Yeah.
Right, she was on Dance Moms as a kid, right?
Yep. She was one of the dancers.
But now she's making, and now she's like, she was in Celebrity Big Brother UK, and she has her music career. She did that show with Tom where she shit next to Tom Sandoval, and
Special Forces.
Special Forces. And I just think like,
such a weird show.
I just think that like she would be a traitor. She just seems like someone who would be a natural pick, and grab the younger audience.
True.
I would also like to say, speaking of Special Forces, this is someone who just crossed my mind that would be an honorable mention. As much as I don't want to see her, Gia Giudice would. And imagine her on the same season as Teresa.
Well, so
mother-daughter
Teresa and Gia
duo.
were on Special Forces together.
I know. And with Next Gen NYC, there's sort of like a...
What about Brooks
I don't know, I
Marks?
could see it.
Meredith Marks' son?
Yeah.
I was also
maybe.
thinking Brittany Cartwright from Vanderpump.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Next up, also in the Internet Fame category, we have Drewski.
You know what? Fantastic pick.
I was thinking, I was like trying to like think about this sort of sphere of appeal, because you want to appeal to a large audience.
Well,
of
did
people.
you?
That's like what the Traitors does. It appeals to a lot of people.
He's part of The Voice
And
this season.
I think it's people like I know I don't want to see someone like Kai Cenat or iShow Speed. So I was thinking streamers,
Right.
but I'm like, I don't want to see streamers. But then there's people like maybe Shane Gillis. But then I thought Drewski. He's like internet famous, and he's like connected, and he just seems like
he's gonna be
a
the
guy who doesn't exist. He's a comedian.
He's gonna be an official commentator on the all winners season of The Voice that's going on right now.
I think he would be a great pick for Traitors.
He's in that reality sphere. Yeah,
and people love him, and he would grab in a lot of
CBS
people.
Sunday Morning with Gayle King the other day, and they were like, "Welcome, Drewski.
Okay.
Love your book," and I was like, "What?" Like, love it.
All right, I've got two more people, and they're both crazy picks, but I think they're both great picks.
So, have we gotten into chaos yet? Because I kind of love your list.
I feel like these are a little like crazy, but the last two are like, they're not bad picks. They're just like so like, I don't even know how I thought of them. They're both actors. One of them has a musical background. The first one, Michael Cera.
Oh, good.
Something
That's
about him
interesting.
just looks like he would be on the show The Traitors.
I feel like he's like a fan.
I'm not sure. He probably would watch it. You know who else I actually did think about was Anna Kendrick. Is apparently
she is a very good fan, very big fan,
Traitors fan,
yep.
And she did the mock Traitors thing with Alan.
Yeah,
but Michael Cera, it's something about him. And then this last person I think is a shoo-in for the show. They would actually be like a perfect pick for Traitors. Donald Glover.
Oh,
aka Childish Gambino.
That might be a hard get.
Yeah, but also he would do it.
You think so?
I think he would do it. He's obviously very busy and very popular, but I don't think enough so where it would be impossible to get him. He also seems like someone who would watch Traitors.
Yeah, you know who else should honorable mention that just came up to mind? Joel McHale.
Joel McHale? I was thinking about him because of Community.
And House of Villains.
Now, let me talk about who my Traitors are. So I didn't really choose this ahead of time. But who I think would make the best Traitors, I think Rob C should be a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him as a traitor.
That would be interesting.
I think that he would be... I'd really be fascinated to see how he handled being a traitor. So that's one. I do think that it's hard to say, but I feel like I'd maybe want to see Mary from Storage Wars as a traitor.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
kind
like
of
she
like
has
one of those
cutthroat
picks
gamer
where it's
energy.
like she kind of seems like she'd be a little bit because think about it. She does storage auctions. That's a very cutthroat environment.
It
It's you're
is.
bidding against people, and I would just be interested to see kind of how she handles that.
Maybe Tyson.
But I think she could make a good trader, and I was thinking maybe someone like Tyson could be a good trader. I think the Miz would be a good trader, but I'd rather him be a faithful. Honestly, Drewski.
That would be fun. That's a wild card.
That could be fun. That's a wild card pick. But yeah, I definitely think that RHOBH and Mary would be my two definite trader picks.
With your cast locked in, I think it would be so fun to check back in July or June when they release the cast and see like if we got any right.
Yeah, we should see if we got any of them right. I think
I think we probably
there's
got
a chance
Lisa
that we
Barlow.
maybe got at least one of them. And Teresa. I really think Teresa.
I think Teresa, Lisa Barlow, and like
Drewski. I'm gonna say Drewski might. I think that I'm pretty confident that Drewski might be on in the next season of the Traitors.
And I think Tyson too.
Yeah, Tyson too. Yeah, but I'm interested to see.
This is great.
Imagine this is the cast.
That would
like down to Michael.
I would.
Sarah,
I would
every single one of them.
I'll give you $100 if you.
Okay.
I'll give you $100 cash if you got 50% of the cast.
If Mary Padian,
If Mary Padian, I will give you $100 cash.
That's insane.
I will give you $100 cash if Mary from Storage Wars is on the Traitors season 5. I'll make a reel of this.
Also,
I'll put
I want
it
you
on
to
the
know
internet.
your cameo is gonna come. You are gonna get your cameo.
I forgot about that. That's wonderful.
Haven't done it yet, but I just need to find the right person.
I love that, and you know what? It takes time for.
But
art.
don't think that I'm not gonna get it.
Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the Traitors
We'll be right back.
season 4
I will
tier
actually
list.
be right back.
Let's start the tier list. So we have a tier list here. Hold on, let me get the right screen up. I got the wrong screen. This is literally like, I feel like I am a little freaking loser sometimes.
No, I want to do a little clarification here. So, in terms of what we're ranking on, I want it to be a mix of how they played and also how much I like them.
And
you know what I mean?
Also, postseason
on the show
and internet comes into play. And that comes into likability.
This is not just on gameplay. This is based on everything.
We are going to start in order of elimination, I think. That would probably be the best way to do it. Do you agree?
I agree.
So, let's just start with the first murder, Ian Terry.
Ian Terry. Now, Ian Terry seems like a great guy. I know more about him now than I did before the show started.
You didn't know much?
Unfortunately, I feel like he just has to be in C tier.
Yeah, we didn't get to see enough of him. He obviously isn't an F tier.
Right, because he's not bad. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just like not. It's just we didn't see enough of him.
No, I agree. So Portia Williams, kind of a flop.
Kind of
a flop. Now, is it F tier? I don't know if I can even justify a C. I think she's F tier, and
I just think she played a really poor game. Like really poorly. Like she did not play well. Unfortunately, her mistake completely fucked over Ron, and is the reason that he got targeted and sent home. It just like everything she did was just not great.
I agree.
And then she really had a lot of needless drama at the reunion that neither of them should have been arguing with each other.
I agree
Nor
fully.
her nor Michael. So I think F tier.
Now the good Rob
Should have put Kenya on.
The good Rob, I think he goes in B tier.
I think he goes in B.
I didn't see enough
little time
to put him in A. Like there wasn't enough Rob to put him in
maybe
A
next
tier.
season when he's brought back as a returner.
I really hope he does come back. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Donna Kelsey, loved her at the reunion, loved her on the show, but like big picture, we're thinking big picture.
Okay, hold on. Realistically, she's at least a B tier. I think.
You know what? Bottom of B.
She had some tough ass fits. She cooked
She
up
had
on,
some tough ass
and you know what?
fits.
She shortlisted Ian Terry and Rob C.
She did. She got both of them out.
She shortlisted two amazing gamers and took them both out. So that's at least a B tier.
Can't
She
fault
played a
our
great
girl,
game.
I guess. Carolyn Stenberry.
She's like a C tier.
More than Ian, because I guess I'll see you at BravoCon. No, you won't.
Nope.
She's part of an icon. She's part of an iconic line for the rest of her life. Tiffany Mitchell, I give her B tier. Actually, you know what? No, I think she's in A tier. B. I think she's beginning a B. I think she's beginning a B.
Yeah, she played a great game. Unfortunately, she was kind of misguided, and her strategy to ally herself with Michael Rappaport backfired because, well, and also unfortunately, she fell victim to Colton.
She did fall victim to Colton.
And Magic Ears Eric.
How do you feel about Monet?
Monet kind of flopped.
I don't want to say Monet flopped. Monet just was not as good as Bob.
You're right. Well, yeah, but I think B tier.
Definitely B. Definitely above Donna Kelsey.
Just unlucky that they trusted.
Definitely above Rob and Donna, not above Tiffany.
I think Donna and Rob C should switch because Rob C just didn't have the time.
Yeah, that's a great point you bring up. Michael Rappaport.
I think we might have our first A.
I don't think I can do that. I think his reunion performance was a little...
Clap.
I'll be honest with you. If you asked me before the reunion, I might agree with you. Because
it's pure entertainment.
It is, I guess, pure entertainment.
It's so entertaining.
You know what?
Come on.
We're going to put him in B.
Still the medalist, Johnny Weir.
We have to leave him in B. Because we're also talking gameplay.
Okay.
He was terrible.
You're right. But honestly, he was a better Faithful than Tom Sandoval.
True.
So, but I think B tier. I think B tier is fair because I did like him.
Ron Funches, I feel like he's C tier for me.
See, for me, he's also B because I know he didn't play well, but I really like Ron. He was so funny. Oh, I don't want to get to know you motherfuckers at all. I would rather you all fucking kill me now. Just kill me. Just kill me. Because if you traitors don't kill me now, you're going to wish that I was dead.
That was great.
When he was tied up to the tree.
That was crazy. Jam Jam?
I don't think it was bad enough to be F tier, but I just did not. I don't know how he won Survivor. I just don't understand.
Maybe he didn't show something that he showed there. Like maybe there's some stuff missing.
Maybe.
But it's weird. Lisa fucking Rinna. I think she's our first. I think she's our first S tier.
Easy S tier. Easy S tier. No question in my mind.
Now, was she great at the game? No. She made it very far, and she made some great TV.
Agreed.
After Lisa Rinna is Colton. I think he's an F tier.
Yeah, I don't really.
But better than Portia.
I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of weird stuff with Colton, and it's hard to like. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really know. Like, I don't want to get into all that because it's kind of messy and just like.
Now, how do we feel about Candice?
Can we wait? Hold on. Can we just not rank Colton?
No, we're ranking Colton. He's F tier.
Okay. Okay.
Not rank Colton. Hold on.
Here's the thing. I loved Candice on the show. Didn't love her at the reunion.
She's a B.
She's a B, but is she better than? She's definitely.
She's like
here.
Between Tiffany and Money.
Is she? Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is.
Because she was good, but just not. I don't know, not the best.
Could have been asking for more. I was asking for.
All right.
Okay.
Dorinda can go in C tier.
Dorinda. Yeah, I love Dorinda. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Dorinda.
No, you don't.
But this season, I wish they had a little bit more alcohol in the castle, because she would have got those traitors by episode 3.
They definitely did not let her drink.
They didn't. Lisa Rinna said that they did not.
Yeah, you can tell because she was very drunk last season.
Stephen Coletti C tier. He just didn't
He's
get
like
screen
bottom of
time.
C, but put him above Jam Jam.
He didn't get any screen time,
And put him above Ian Terry. Put him above Ian Terry.
I would like to know more about Stephen Coletti, but I didn't get to.
He actually, the difference between him and like Sam was I did not like Sam, but at least Stephen Coletti was kind of like I didn't dislike him. You know what I meant?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was all right.
So after Stephen Coletti, we have Kristen Kish. I think our first A tier.
I think she's A. I think she's an A tier.
Absolutely
Solid A tier.
loved Kristen Kish. Dare I say leader of the
great.
Faithfuls?
I think she was the best faithful.
Oh my god, do you remember when Portia at the reunion was like, and I was crowned the leader of the Faithfuls?
Far.
I was like, who called you the leader of the Faithfuls?
That's why she's an F tier. Because like she said like genuinely stuff that made no sense.
0. I don't think she's ever watched the show. Natalie Anderson, I think another A tier. Natalie was great on the show. I think she had a little bit. It was hard to get to know her maybe for you a little bit, but towards the end,
it was a rough start for me. But I think towards the end, she definitely had the issue of being very misguided the whole show, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't like. I don't know. I personally would maybe leave her at the top of B, but I'm fine with her being like lower A as well. That's fine.
Mark Ballas.
I think he's like top of B, maybe.
Yeah.
He was one of those like faithfuls that like
he was a faithful.
Was like
he
was a faithful for the faithfuls.
My problem is some of these people just don't get screen time, and it's like very evident that they're not gonna win, or they're you know it's sad. Johnny Weir.
You think that, but then Dolores and Lord Ivar won, so
facts.
You never know.
Very true. Johnny.
Now we're in our top 5.
Johnny Weir.
I think him and Tara should be at the top of A.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but can we agree that Tara is above Johnny?
Yes.
I mean, they come in as a duo. Kind of love both of them. Kind of am in love.
At first, like I didn't really care for them.
Wait, can I make a
until they came out of their shell as like one.
Is this crazy?
Individual.
Is this crazy if I moved Kristen and Johnny?
No, yes, it is. You can't split them up.
That's true. They're besties forever.
They have to be. They're literally the same person. Like at the beginning, I didn't really care for them, but by the time like they became like a single entity, like I was wishing they had been doing that the whole time, because that was very entertaining.
So we have our final 3. Eric Nam. I think A. No, A or B.
I really liked Eric. I think. In terms of his gameplay, it wasn't great, but I did like him a lot. I would say high A. I would maybe put him above Kristen, just because I personally, or maybe above Natalie.
Above Natalie, yeah. Maura, you know what, guys?
She's an A tier.
She's, I think, top of A. I really got to love Maura. She's very funny.
I did too. She's great.
She needs to put on her Tinkin cap, because she's not great at detective work, but you know. It's not her thing.
I'm trying not to use my brain because it hurts too much.
That was crazy. And Rob is obviously S tier. Now, is Rob above Lisa Rinna?
Above Lisa Rinna. Yeah.
I mean, it was Rob's season. Yeah, I feel like this is great. Now, if you look at the data, it's very interesting because a lot of the players that survived are towards the top, and the early outs are at the bottom.
Now, this is very different from last season.
Should we? I don't remember. I feel like last season we had a lot of people in S and A.
So last season we had all of the Traitors in S tier.
Yeah, because they were all fantastic.
All five Traitors in S tier.
Yeah.
And we had no one else in S tier. And
were
then
there 5?
It got sparse.
There were 5, yeah.
Yeah. Because of technically there were 5 this season too.
True. Donna Kelsey. Let's see. So we had. Okay, so we had.
Oh no, we did not have them all.
So we had Bob
and Rob,
which they have a podcast. So funny we said that.
And I remember contesting you because I do not think that Brittany should have been below
Carolyn
or Danielle.
Yeah, I probably would switch that now.
and Gabby, and then Dylan.
Dylan, Sierra, Wes. I'd probably move up Wes. Bob H, Dolo, Tom. Is Derek Levasseur really that high? I probably would have moved him down.
Yeah, he was good.
Robin Dixon. Yeah, that tier
But now
kind of makes
Dolores,
sense.
why is Dolores so high? She is way too high.
Now, why is Tony? Tony is the worst. We liked Tony the least, huh? And why did we like
Tony
Lord
the
Ivar a
last
little bit more than the other ones? As also, oh my god! Now that we're talking about Traitors, can you share your anecdote about the Faithfuls podcast?
Oh my god! So I was getting my hair cut the other day, and I hear Tamra Judge talking, and I'm like,
Which is
what
never
the
good.
hell? It's Tamra Judge, and it's an ad for a podcast on iHeartRadio called By Order of the Faithfuls with Tamra Judge, Dolores, and Wells. Now, let me paint you a... Okay, first of all, I didn't even know Tamra was on the Traitors. I'm gonna be so honest.
Wait, what?
I didn't know she was on season 2, right?
She was on Phaedra's season, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's insane.
So not only did I was confused because I'm like, why is Tamara on this show? She wasn't on the Traitors, and then I realized she was, and then I got more confused. What's up, Cody? And then I was even more confused because who is listening to this?
Nobody.
It's terrible, and I didn't watch season 2, so I don't know how Tamara did. But Dolores I know she won.
And then Wells was first kill, right? No, first banished.
He was first vanished. So why? Why would? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, it makes sense in the sense that like Dolo and Tamara are friends. They're
friends.
Well, Dolo is the host of Two Teas in a Pod now that Teddy has been taking time off.
I know. Which is why I'm even more confused as to why they would do this. Because why don't they just have, I don't know.
Well, and the other thing is,
Wells.
do you notice how Tamara isn't really in this photo shoot? She's like edited in. Because she's never really on the episodes. It's just Dolo and Wells recapping Traitors with an occasional Tamara pop in.
Yeah.
Do you want to know some really deep lore? Tamara had a podcast where it was all about gaming shows like Dancing with the Stars, Big Brother. They had like 3 episodes. The first episode was them interviewing Taylor. It was like Taylor from Big Brother. It was hosted by Dan Giesling and Tamara Judge. It lasted 3 episodes and got canceled. Tamara has these podcasts on her network that just don't go anywhere. Like Emily Simpson has a podcast.
That's really interesting. By the way, this was a pretty good shake, I think.
What would you give it out of 10?
I think I don't know, probably like a 7.
Good, 6, 7.
But I like the McDonald's Shamrock better.
Should we do a St. Patrick's Day special? No.
No. Maybe. No, that's too much work.
We don't have time. We have House of Villains to talk about next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, chat. So that was our kind of Traitors mega app. I love our wish lists.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I'll post those on the Instagram.
I think that's I'm excited to see how much of that makes it to the final cut, like next season,
I know, right?
Imagine if any more than like 2 of them make it, I'll be like astounded.
You'll be shook.
I'll be shook, but we'll see.
Anyways, chat, that was another episode. Do you have anything else to say?
I don't, other than the fact that I need to go take a shit.
And I need to go to bed because I'm tired. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep after I down this milkshake, but
no, it's gonna come out of you faster than.
Read the bottom.
Ooh.